Now that we've done all our drills, we're going to put the throw together. Now the key here is don't think about it. It's all muscle memory from here on out. The more you do the drills, the more it gets engraved in your mind. The first thing that we're going to do is Mike is going to line up right here on his tee with his feet. He's just going to have a ball placed right in front of him. Now what this does is this prohibits Mike from being able to stand up directly. He's going to have to stay low to the ground and drive with his legs through the target. It's going to be from here to there. You're just picking it. It's just causing you to bend down to pick it up. And so you can't stand up like this and pick it up. It's just staying down. That just keeps you lower.
All right, so I'm picking it up. Ready?
Good. Now, the whole purpose of this drill is so that Mike cannot stand up. There's no way he's going to be able to stand up and get too tall too early and throw the guy out at second. Not going to be able to pick the ball up. One more time, he's going to stay real low to the ground. That's pretty good. Now all we're going to do is I'm going to roll Mike a ball. It's going to be the same principle. It's going to even cause him to stay lower even more. Catching, we cannot come straight up. It's got to be a progression low to high. All this is doing is keeping us low to the ground. All it is staying low with your legs. There you go. 2 more. Much better. Okay, now the next step we're going to take is Mike's going to have a ball in the hand. All he's going to do is he's going to focus on his target, and we're going to do 3 focusing on the target, ball in hand, coming up, pull down with the front side, stay on line, hit your target. Now that we've done that, ball in hand, throw through to our target, now comes the real test. This is a test of muscle memory. The next 3 throws that you're going to do, you're going to have it with your eyes closed. If your muscle memory is correct, everything's going right down the target line. More than likely, you're going to be in the vicinity of your target. So now Mike's going to do 3 with his eyes closed. Now we've been talking about targets and throwing on line every single time. By target, all I mean, you got your blocking. One of the most important parts about being a catcher. Have to block the ball up if it's in the dirt. What I like to use is the point of reference of what we have to block. Spread your arms out. You as a catcher are responsible for all this area. If it goes outside of that area, it's the pitcher's fault. Don't worry about it. Now there's 3 things that we need to use as keys to blocking the baseball. First, we always want to gain ground toward the ball. In other words, I'm in my blocking stance. I want to go to the baseball. I don't want to retreat and kick my legs back. The reason for this being is it cuts down the distance from the ball. We can probably smother the ball a little bit better, keep it closer to our body. It will create less bad hops for the ball kicking on the clay. And if it's out in front of us, curveball way down in the dirt at about 54 feet, it has a chance of going over our head if we retreat from the baseball. Always gain ground to the ball. Number 2, we want to lead with our glove. You lead with your glove, your body will follow. Lead out in front, my body comes right after the glove, gain ground toward the baseball. The third is, you want to follow the ball with your mask. Down in my blocking position, I want to watch the ball the whole entire way hit me off the chest. 2 reasons. First, it's not fun to get hit in the throat. Always want to protect the throat. Second of all, if the ball takes a bad hop, we can adjust by rolling our shoulders to the baseball. Like you're going to block a ball. That's beautiful. Great. Okay. Mike is in a great blocking position here. Now we're going to go over a few key points to see what he's doing so good. First point, notice his hand is behind his glove and his glove is out in front of his body, protecting the hole right underneath of him. Point number 2, his elbows are close to his chest protector, protecting this hole right here. Point number 3, his arms, his forearms, are not jammed in tight to his body. He's nice and loose and relaxed with his forearms out. We want to get the ball to hit the chest protector. Point number 4, Mike has a good bend at his waist. He's got a good body lean down toward the ground. When the ball hits his chest protector, it's going to go straight down to the ground in front of him. Point number 5, his head. He followed the ball down, brought his mask all the way down to his chest protector, and he's blocking the ball from hitting his throat. And the last point is Mike's rear end is sitting down on his heels, like this right here. He's not up and over. He's nice and balanced, nice and loose. This lets us become soft. The softer we are, the less the ball is going to travel off our body. If we're hard, we're tight, and we're tense, the ball is going to hit our body and travel further off of us, allowing the runner an opportunity to advance from first to second. Now we have 3 balls that we generally block as a catcher: inside, down the middle, and outside. It's imperative that we get around the baseball and block it toward home plate. Here's why. Mike right now has his chest protector funneling the ball back to home plate. Now, this is important because the reason we block is to keep the runner from going from first to second base. So what we have to do as catchers is keep the ball close to our body so we can get up, successfully throw the runner out at second base, or prevent him from going to second base. Now, this ball here is going to bounce on the ground, off the chest, right back down. It was not angled toward home plate, and his body angle was facing this way, or a breaking ball coming this way, sometimes going to hit here, glance toward the first base dugout. As catchers, that does us no good. You got the ball blocked, got it off the chest protector, but now all of a sudden it's by the first base dugout. Runner takes second base without a contested throw. Have to get good body angles on the inside and outside pitches. Now Mike has just successfully blocked this baseball. Like we talked about earlier, our job as catchers is not only to block it off the chest protector and keep it in our general area, but also to be able to pick the ball up, throw the man out at second. Once you get to higher levels of baseball, kids are going to start reading curveballs in the dirt coming out of the pitcher's hand. When he sees the downward angle of the ball, it's not going to reach home plate, he's going to take off. It's imperative we get it blocked up, good body angle. Now we have to maximize our ability to get up as quickly as possible, pick the ball up, and throw the ball to second base. So this is how we're going to do it. Mike's going to push off. Now he's going to swing his body around the baseball, take another quick jab step to get to the ball, pick it up. He's already squared off to throw to second base. Now what I don't want to see kids doing is this. Block the baseball, did a terrific job blocking the ball, it's right in front of us, to simply rock back. This takes our momentum away from second base. Now we have to get something going through second base, and then square ourselves off to pick up the ball, square our shoulders to second. That's why Mike here pushes up, just like he's doing a push-up off 2 knees, and swings his body around the ball. Now all we do is pick it up, shoulder, elbow, hip, foot, square to second, throw the runner out. The last thing that I want to see kids try to do, we've already talked about having a soft body. We've talked about when you have a soft body, it deadens the baseball. Hard body moving toward the baseball in a quick manner is going to make the ball go further to us. So we have to get down quick, but once we're down, we have to have a soft body. So how are we going to do this? What I like to see people do is we got our rear end against our heels. All you're going to do now is simply give with the ball. You're just going to roll back. Some people call it a cat stretch. Just roll back like this. All of a sudden, it's like you're giving with the baseball. Baseball's coming with you. You're just going to give with it. It's going to soften your body up just a little bit more. One more thing to remember when blocking. When you got a runner on third base, you're not having to worry about a throw. No one's on first or second, just a runner on third base. Something you can do to make blocking a little bit easy for you is spread way out. Spreading out gets you closer to the ground. The closer you are to the ground, the quicker you're going to be able to get down and block a ball. So, man on third, big run, need to block the ball up, fastball, curveball, doesn't matter. Have to block the ball out. Spread your legs out, get closer to the ground, you're going to be quicker to be able to block.